Hello everyone and welcome back to Half-Life. Now we are currently in the Lambda complex. Yes, after preaching about it and building it up and building it up and building it up since part 4, we are finally here. And last time we had just escaped underground from the Marines who were sending their final airstrikes on Black Mesa before they pulled out. And we went on a long journey through the sewers, fighting off alien grunts, vortigaunts, head crabs, and even Marines. Yeah, even though they were pulling out, some were either left behind, were forced to stay behind, or chose to stay behind, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is that we're finally here, and we're ready to stop the invasion. So, without any further ado, let's get started. So we'll take out the shotgun and go down this hallway, because in this hallway are a couple of vortigaunts feasting on a scientist's dead body. And then we're going to go on down the hallway. But as soon as we get to the end, we're going to take out the machine gun and go back out, because an alien grunt and a couple of vortigaunts will have teleported in. And the second one will be coming up this way. There he is. And he's dead. So now we can go, sorry, I kind of messed up there. Go ahead and continue down the hallway. But I'm gonna have my machine gun out just in case any more spawn in. But anyway, as you can see, we've come to a fork in the road. We can go left down the hallway to the auxiliary tank reactor access, or go right down the hallway to the maintenance station. Well, for now, we're going to go to the maintenance station. So, let's go. Hello, Mr. Security Guard. And on these metal crates here, we have some pistol ammo, so let's grab it. And then we'll go down these stairs. And we'll go through this door. And we have a scientist. So let's go talk to him.
Freeman, isn't it? You'll need to activate both pumps to flood the reactor, and then that access pipe down there will take you to the core. Time is short.
Well, this scientist just told us that we're going to have to activate both pumps to flood the reactor, and then the access pipe down there will take us to the core. Now, I guarantee, unless you played this game before, all of that just sounded like a bunch of gibberish to you. So allow me to explain. This right here is the lambda main reactor coolant system. And this little part that says core is the first level of the lambda reactor core, which is a huge machine that runs through the entire building that is powering an even bigger machine. Well, not even bigger, but what it does is even bigger. On the top floor, in an area called the Lambda Labs. And that machine is the machine that we're going to be using to stop the invasion. I'm not going to reveal the machine right now because I might spoil it, but trust me, it's gonna be cool. But anyway, this is just the first level, level D. And in order to get past level D, we need to power up the coolant system for the core. And we have 2 water tanks, tank 1 and tank 2. But as of now, they're not going anywhere. So what we need to do is turn on both water pumps to get the water flowing to the core, and then once they're activated, we'll take this maintenance access pipe, swim in there, use 2 valve wheels to let the water in, and flood the core, and then swim to the top and proceed on. And after that, we'll just worry about the other levels. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and do that. And I will be coming back down here later for the items, but for now, I'm just going to continue on. So we'll go back through the door, back up the stairs, and back down the hallway. But once again, we're going to take out the machine gun. And it doesn't seem like anybody spawned in yet, but just in case. Yep. Alien grunt is dead. And the vortigaunt is dead. And I can't really remember, but there's usually another vortigaunt or an alien grunt. I can't remember exactly. But if there is, I'm just going to keep my crossbow out. Anyway, as you can see, indicated by the signs on the walls, on the left path we have coolant system 1, and on the right path we have coolant system 2. And we'll go ahead and take the left path to coolant system 1. And as you can hear, it sounds like and looks like the entire building is falling apart. And that is because so many aliens are flooding in that they're just ripping the entire base apart. So we're going to have to stop the invasion as soon as possible. So, let's go. And we come to a couple of dead scientists. And there's actually something pretty funny you can do here. If you lay down a satchel charge and back up, yep, you can kill a vortigaunt before he even gets to experience a second of life on Earth. Which, now that I put it that way, is kind of sad. But whatever, he was going to kill me. So now we'll continue on. And before we go through this door, we're going to take out the gluon gun, which if you remember is that huge laser gun we got in the last episode. And we're going to take it out because in here are a bunch of alien grunts. God, Jesus Christ, I hate alien grunts so much. Sorry, but they just make me mad. But anyway, he's dead. The second one's dead. And the third one is finally dead. I know I'm kind of overusing the gluon gun. I should be conserving the ammo, but I just hate alien grunts so much. But anyway, as you can see, here is the first coolant tank. It's basically, well, just a huge water tank. But the water isn't going anywhere. So what we're going to do is climb this ladder to go to pump station number 1. We'll go across this catwalk, or bridge, whatever you want to call it, and go through this door. That's definitely not a good sign. And we are going to go up these stairs, but first we're going to take out the pistol and then crouch walk. Because around the corner here is a head crab. And it's now a dead head crab. So then we'll continue on. And we'll take out the machine gun, because as soon as we step out here, well, a little bit after we step out here, a couple of vortigaunts will spawn in. The first one is dead, but the second one teleported in behind the pump here. And it's dead. So then we'll use the crowbar to kill the head crab behind the pump here. And it's dead. I'm just going to hide behind the machine here because in a minute, 2 more vortigaunts will spawn in the same places that the last 2 did. Well then, maybe you have to activate the machine first. Yep. And the first one's dead. And the second one is dead. Nice. Anyway, now that we've activated the first water pump machine, as you can see, Pump 1 and Tank 1 of the coolant system are now active. So, let's go ahead and activate Pump 2 and Tank 2. So we'll go back up the ladder here. Well, not really back up, we didn't even use that thing. Back down the stairs. Back through the door. Back down the ladder. And as you can see, the water tank is now nearly overflowing, which is good. Back through the door. Back down the hallway. And once again, I'm just going to take out my crossbow, just in case any alien grunts or vortigaunts spawn in. But anyway, now we'll go ahead and take the right path. Which, coming up out of there is technically now the left path, but whatever. Directions are weird. But oh crap. Some debris just came crashing through the roof. So how are we supposed to get out of here? Well, it's actually not that bad. All you have to do is crouch walk around it. And voila. It's a smiley face. I don't know why. I'm just happy today. Anyway, then we'll go ahead and continue through this door, but once again, we're gonna take out the glue-on gun. First one is dead. And the second one is dead. That's what I hate so much about alien grunts. I mean, I don't hate them as much as I hate bull squids, but I mean, you'll kill them, but since they fired a couple of hornets just before they died, those hornets still go straight into your face and do a ton of damage, even though they're like the size of my toe. You know. It's just stupid. But anyway, we'll go ahead and continue on. And we'll use the pistol to kill this barnacle. And it's dead. So then we'll go ahead and go up the ladder here towards pump station number 2. Oh crap, I actually forgot to do something here. Knew I was forgetting something. Anyway, what you're gonna do is take out your laser trip mines and place them on the first panel under this section of the catwalk here. And you'll see why in a minute. But anyway, now we can just go ahead and go back up the ladder here. And yep, that's why. That's what you get for being an alien grunt. But anyway, now that it's dead, we can go ahead and jump across to the remaining section of the catwalk here. Or bridge, still not really sure what to call it. You know what, from now on I'm gonna call it the bridge walk. Yeah. And then we'll crowbar whack this barnacle. And it's dead. And then we'll use the pistol on this one. And it's dead. So now we'll go ahead and continue on through this door. But oh crap. There's more debris that came crashing through the ceiling. Which wouldn't be too bad on its own, as there's a clearing in it, but as you can see, there's some steam shooting out of the ceiling. So how are we supposed to get through here? Well, it's actually not that bad. To your right, there's a valve wheel which you can use to deactivate the steam. And the steam is now deactivated. Also, yes, I kind of get the pun. Use the valve wheel to shut off the steam. Yeah, I see what you did there, Valve. Well, actually, I think steam didn't exist yet, but whatever, let me have my moment. Anyway, then we'll go ahead and crouch walk through the debris. And once again, we'll take out the pistol and crouch walk up these stairs. Because around the corner, once again, are a couple of head crabs. And they're both dead. And there's another one around the machine there. And it's dead. So now we can use the crowbar to kill these barnacles. Also, I don't really know what's going on with the lights here. Yeah, they're just floating, and they're not even suspended from the ceiling or anything. So, yeah. But anyway, we'll go ahead and crowbar whack these two barnacles. And they're both dead. And then we'll use the pistol on this one, as he's pretty high off the ground. And if I were to crowbar whack him, I would take damage. And he's dead. So then we'll go ahead and go down this ladder, where we can grab 2 armor batteries beside this dead scientist.
Power 90%. Power level is 100%.
And I'm back to 100% suit battery, which is really nice. But anyway, now we can go ahead and use the switch to activate the second water pump. And now that it's activated, the entire coolant system is now active, meaning we can now proceed into the tank auxiliary room, swim through the maintenance access pipe to the first level of the core, level D, swim to the top, and then proceed to the rest of the core. So now, let's go back up this ladder, go back across the bridge walk, go back down the stairs, crouch back around the debris, and just in case an alien grunt or a bull squid decides to spawn in and follow me, I'll just go ahead and turn on the steam. That should be good. And then we'll go back through the door here, jump back to the remaining part of the bridge walk. I love calling it that. Go back down the ladder. And we can grab 2 health packs by this dead scientist, which I only needed 1 of, but it's nice that there are 2 there just in case you need them. And then we'll go back through the door, go back past the debris, and once again take out the crossbow just in case any vortigaunts or alien grunts spawned in. Doesn't look like they did though, so then we'll go back up the ramp, go back up this ramp, and then go back down the main hallway. And now, since the entire coolant system is activated, you guys know we're gonna go down the right path. Remember? There were a few items in there I said I'd come back and get. So let's go. Hello, Mr. Security Guard. Goodbye, Mr. Security Guard. And we'll go through this door and talk to the scientist once again.
Don't linger, Mr. Freeman. You've turned on the pumps. Now take the access pipe, flood the core, and get on up to the labs without delay.
Okay. Sorry. You don't have to yell at me. I mean, cut me a little bit of slack at least. I'm saving your life here, you know? What are you looking at? You're weird. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab these items. But I'll go ahead and reload my weapons, just so I can take full advantage of them. See, like that. If I had 3 shots in the chamber, once I got all the new shotgun ammo, which there's none here, but say there was, once I reloaded, I wouldn't have full ammo, so I just like to reload so I can take full advantage of them. But anyway, first of all here, we have some machine gun grenades, which are nice to have. Some pistol ammo, some crossbow ammo, and some atomic ammo, which, if you remember, works for both the Tau cannon and the gluon gun. And as you can see here, we have a first aid machine and an HEV machine. Now, I know these aren't becoming... I know these are becoming more and more common. Like, they aren't as rare as they were in the last chapter, but still, just take full advantage of them. And you'll see why later. I don't really need them right now, though, so I'll go ahead and continue on out of this room. Back up the stairs. Back past the security guard. And now we can go into the auxiliary tank reactor access room. Now, when I go into this room, I'm going to be doing a lot of things at once that I can't really commentate over, so once I've done everything, I'll just let you know what the strategy for this room is. Now, what you're going to do is take out your laser trip mines, and then crouch walk through the door. That's really all I can tell you for now. Okay, so what just happened is as soon as you go through the door, place a laser trip mine on the first panel on the wall there. And then take out this alien grunt with 2 shots, 2 arrows from the crossbow to the torso. And then as soon as he dies, an alien grunt will spawn in over there. So you're going to run over here, kill the alien grunt that was here with the gluon gun, kill the one that spawned in with the gluon gun, and then another one will spawn in, and he will die because of the laser trip mine. Okay. Oh, and also there was a health pack by this dead scientist, but I already grabbed it, so yeah. Anyway, now let's continue on, and we'll go down this ladder here. And there it is, guys, the maintenance access pipe that flows directly to the main reactor. And I just heard something else spawn in, which is basically like telling us we need to go. And I'll surface for air here. Say that's enough. Then we'll continue swimming on through the pipe. And here it is, guys. The first level, level D, of the main reactor core. Which is really cool looking, in my opinion. Anyway, now before we get this thing powered up, what we need to do, as we've already discussed, is flood it so we can swim up to the ladder up there and continue on our journey. So, what we're going to do is turn this valve wheel to get water flowing in and flood it from coolant system 1. Now we've already flooded it halfway, and we will use the valve wheel down there to flow water in from coolant system 2. But before we do that, we're going to take out the 2 vortigaunts up here with the crossbow. And I'm going to turn my volume down here just a little bit because I can barely hear myself think. Alright, there we go. First one's dead, and the second one is actually on the level above him, like on the metal platforms here, so I'm going to do my best to take care of him on my first try, but he's kind of hard to get. What the heck? That was weird. Anyway, there he is. Dang it, I missed. Missed again. Missed again. Finally. There we go. And then, we'll use the second valve wheel here to flood the core with water from coolant system 2. And then, we'll surface for air and climb this ladder. But not fully, because now that the coolant system is activated, it is now powered up, And as you can see, there are electrical surges shooting out from the side. And in this section, there is one green surge slowly circling it. But that's not it. There is also a brown surge shooting out from the side of it occasionally. And the thing is, if you run into that green surge, which you don't want to run into any of them, but if you run into the green one, it's not the end of the world. If you run into that brown one, it's the end of absolutely everything, so just don't do it. Anyway, to get past this section, what we're gonna do is look up like this, and whenever that green surge comes around once again, right as it passes us, we're gonna follow it, all while avoiding the brown surge, and then climb that ladder. There it goes. Ah, I made it. Now this next section, there are actually two green surges quickly circling the machine. What you want to do is wait till they meet up, so one is right behind the other one. That's good. And then follow them both to the ladder, all while avoiding the brown surge. And I made it. Now the reason I like to wait for them to meet up is, well, if you just wait for one of them to pass you, there's one coming up behind you really quickly. So yeah. Anyway, this next section is largely the same, so we'll just wait for them to meet up again. Come on. I think I missed it a minute ago, actually. That's good. Dodge the brown surge, it shoots out here. Then quickly run over and hide in the corner by the door here. Don't go through the door yet, because as you can see, this nasty brown surge is shooting out towards it. So we're just gonna wait for it to go again, and then once it quits, go through, go through, go through! Okay, there we go. I made it. That section is always really stressful, but if you know what to do, it's really easy. But we have just passed Lambda Reactor Core Level D. So let's go down this hallway and proceed to the next level. And I'm going to turn my volume back up because we're past that section. And as you can see, we've come to another fork in the road. We can either use this elevator, or go into the supply room for some items. We are going to use the elevator, but before that, we're going to go into the supply room. Supply D301. And we have some pretty cool items in here. But once again, before I grab them, I'm just going to go ahead and reload all my weapons. And that's it, so I'll go ahead and grab them. First of all, we have some magnum ammo, which is really nice, and I also just grabbed the atomic ammo. Then we have some shotgun shells. And finally, a couple of armor batteries, which I only need one of, but they're both nice to have if you need them. And I'm back to 100, which is really nice. And then we'll go back through this door. And now we can take the elevator. Well, crap. It's out of order. Well, how am I supposed to proceed? Oh no. There's a huge ladder here. And I'm pretty sure I've expressed before that I have a bit of a fear of heights, which even comes to play in video games. But it's my only way out, so let's do this. Just climb to the top and... what the heck? It's a dead end. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Well, the only way to land in the hallway there is if you jump down and then crouch and land on the very edge of the door there. And I don't really want to look down, but just a reminder of what you're going to be facing if you miss. Yep. So let's just try not to, okay? Oh, I made it. After a while, it's not even that hard of a jump. It's just really scary. I almost fell there. That scared the crap out of me. Anyway, as you can see, we've landed in the hallway of Lambda Reactor Core Level B. Yeah, we went from Level D to Level B, which is cool. And we are going to go down this hallway in a minute, but for now, we're going to go into the supply room here. Supply B101. So, let's go. And we have some pretty cool items. Some health packs, which I don't need, but they're nice to have just in case you do. And some shotgun ammo, which, once again, I don't need, but it's nice to have just in case you do. And also, I don't really know how to get into that area over there. And there's nothing really down there, or in there rather, so we'll just continue on. Back through this door, and down the hallway. And we have a security room with a security guard in it. Sorry, my voice is cracking. So let's go inside.
Hey, Mr. Freeman.
And we have a first aid machine. And the next few areas are going to be quite difficult. So we're going to be coming back here and using this place as a base. So kind of like, you know, just hiding from the enemies and getting health. So, let's not prolong the inevitable. That's even how that phrase goes. And do this. Now, the second we go around this corner here, a couple of alien grunts and, wait for it, a vortigaunt will spawn in. Yes, I'm actually surprised I got out of that without taking any damage. Anyway, let's continue on and... What the heck? There's a little area back here. Well, let's check it out. Holy crap! Did you just see that? The G-Man was standing right there, and then he walked into this portal and disappeared. Yeah, we haven't seen him in a while, and that's a really eerie way to bring him back. But that answers a lot of questions. That's how he's been getting around the base. And that's how he's been getting around the base and spying on me. And that's why every time I go to a location I just saw him walk into, he always disappears. Well, that's really interesting, and also kind of creepy. Also, yes, there are some head crabs in here, but they're not really doing anything but being cute, so we won't hurt them. So then we'll hop back over the metal crates here, and continue on down the hallway. And as you can see, we come to a valve wheel. Oops, didn't mean to do that. As you can see, we come to a valve wheel. Well, what does it do, you may ask? Well, let's turn it. And as you can see, it activates the steam to shoot out of those pipes up there. Which is going to be really useful. Because, well, just watch this. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Yep. A bunch of enemies will spawn in up there. But the thing is, we don't have to even take care of them. Because they will succumb to the death by steam. And they're all taken care of, so I'll shut off the steam. And then go back in the security room and grab some health. And then we'll continue on down this hallway and... What the heck? There's a little room over here. That's weird. Let's check it out. Seems pretty normal so far. Holy crap. We just entered into a portal testing room. How cool is that? And we have 2 of them. In this room, we have a portal with a green core and an orange glow around it. And in this room, we have a portal with an orange core and a green glow around it. Well, you want to test them out? Me too, let's go. But which one? Well, I like green better, so I'll go with the green glow one. But the door is locked. So, let's try this one. Well, guess I'm here, so let's do this. Holy crap, how cool is that? We just went through a portal. Let's do it again. What the heck? It's not working. Well, the thing is, the portals with the green core and the orange glow, I'll just call them orange glow and green glow portals. The orange glow portals are entrance portals, and the green glow portals are exit portals. Meaning you cannot enter into a green glow portal, and you can't come out of an orange glow portal. So there's your lesson on portals for the day. Anyway, let's continue on out of this room and continue on with our mission of saving the world. We're gonna take out the machine gun because as soon as we go around this corner here, it will get the attention of 2 alien grunts, so we'll race back and activate the steam to kill them both. Just gonna hide in this room. Well, the first one died, but same as always, the second one never comes out. You know what? Come here. Yeah. These idiots are falling right into my trap. That was cool. Anyway, we'll go ahead and deactivate the steam. And then we'll grab some health in the security room. And now we can finally proceed down this hallway without having to deal with any more aliens at all. Finally. Anyway, let's go. And we come... Sorry, that was a bad voice crack. And we come to yet another fork in the road. We can go down this ladder, or we can go through this door marked Core Level B. Well, for now, I'm going to go down the ladder. We are going to go through that door in a minute, though. And we enter into Lambda Reactor Core Level C. And in this room we have a dead scientist who wrote in his own blood before he died 247. If that's not creepy, I don't know what is. But what does that mean? Well, we'll find out in a minute, but for now, we can peer through these windows that is the absolute atrocity that is Lambda Reactor Core Level C. It's just horrible, but we shouldn't be worrying about that right now, because we have a few crates here that we can jump over, then onto this catwalk, and under the steel beam to grab some items. First we have some atomic ammo, and then we have a health pack, which I don't need, but it's nice to have just in case you do. So then we'll hop back over the steel beam, climb back up the ladder, over the fence, and we can go back up the ladder. And now we'll go through the door marked Core Level B. And I'm gonna turn down my volume because once again I can't even hear myself think. But yes, this is Core Level B. and it is extremely difficult. Yeah, and as you can see, now we're thinking with portals. If you got that reference, you're awesome. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this. Now, first of all, what we need to do, well, this is the entrance portal, and this is the exit portal. What we need to do is line up the exit portal by, well, when it's hovering above one of these rotating platforms, we're going to jump into the entrance portal. So let's do this. And we landed it. Cool. And we enter into this section, where we have 3 different portals in this one area here. And the entrances to those portals are marked with 3 different ports. Port 1, Port 2, and Port 3. That got kind of weird. But anyway, now this is where that code that the scientist wrote in his own blood comes in. 247. And those numbers are the ports we need to take to proceed to the next area. And if we follow that, our first port will be port 2. So once we get there, we're just gonna run onto the edge, but we're not gonna go through the portal yet, because right there is the exit portal. And we're gonna wait till it's hovering above one of these platforms, and oh, I landed it. Now this is the part where I usually mess up, because I'm afraid of falling, and my brain just kind of, I guess because I'm afraid of falling, I get super nervous, and then my brain actually makes me mess up the jump. But anyway, if we follow the code once again, the next port will be 4. So once we get there, once again, just run onto the edge. Oh, I landed it. And once again, just wait till the exit portal is hovering above one of the platforms. Go. And we landed it. And now we can finally go through port 7. And as you can probably see, do not go through port 9. There is something wrong with it. And everyone, welcome. I just ruined the intensity with my voice crack. Welcome to the absolute atrocity that is Core Level C. Now, the reason this part is so atrocious, well, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty fun. It's just really, really, really difficult. But hey, it is one of the final chapters. Anyway, the reason it's so difficult is because the whole thing hinges on this rising and lowering metal platform. And it is extremely thin, making it really hard to land on it. And as you can see, if you miss it, you will fall down into this basically insta-kill radioactive waste. So we're going to have to be really careful. And once it reaches the bottom here, we're just going to run onto it. Go. And then we're going to run over here as to not be squished by one of these. And now here's the gist of this whole section. Behind those 2 panels there, marked 1 and 2, is a portal. But we can't get in there yet because, well, the panels are covering it. So on opposite sides of this area, there are buttons, yellow buttons on the walls that are marked 1 and 2. And we need to press them to raise and lower the 2 panels. So what we're going to do is once this thing reaches the top And not right now because I'm explaining. We're gonna just run off onto that ledge and press the button. Run off. And then press the button. And the first panel has been raised. So then once again we'll wait for the rising lowering platform to reach the bottom. Then run off onto it. Then run to the opposite side of this area so we can press the button on the second wall. Once again, do the same things last time. Wait for it to... No! Alright guys, I'm back. Now once it's reached the top, run off. There, that's exactly what I did last time, but somehow I just didn't reach it. But, regardless, let's go ahead and press this button. Then, run onto the platform again. Wait for it to reach the top, and try not to get squished in between all these things, because that's another problem with this. Then run off to one of these panels, or not panels, what are these called? Platforms. I don't know how I forgot that. Now we'll just wait for our opportunity to crouch jump inside, and then go through the portal. See what I mean? I've been playing this game for 4 years and I even died there. But it doesn't matter because we have finally finished all the sections with the reactor core. Finally. I'm so happy right now. You guys have no idea. Stupid voice cracking all the time. Why do I have to be a teenager? Why can't I just go from 12 to 20? Whatever. By the way, do not go through this portal. It will take you all the way down to the start of level B, which you do not want. Anyway, now we'll go through this door. And then we'll quickly turn this valve wheel to activate the steam over there to kill the head crabs coming out of that area. Unfortunately, one escaped. I didn't want him to because I didn't want to have to kill him myself because I love head crabs, but unfortunately... And they're all dead. So now we'll turn off the steam and go explore that area they were in. And by the way, I'll go ahead and turn up my volume again. Yeah, there we go. And we have an armor battery, which is really nice. And I'm back to 100, which is really nice. Anyway, then we'll go up this yellow ladder. And guys, we have just entered the Lambda Labs, indicated by that lambda symbol above it. Yes, that's actually what that's called. And these fancy sliding doors. Well, let's go talk to them. Let's go use that machine and stop the invasion. I'm so excited.
Freeman, you finally found us.
So this is the guy. We thought you'd never make it.
This is the supply depot for our first survey team. Quite a few handsome specimens were collected from the border world and brought back this way, before the survey members started being collected themselves, that is. We suspect there is an immense portal over there, created by the intense concentration of a single powerful being. You will know it when you see it. I hate to say this, Gordon, but you must kill it if you can.
Yeah, you'd better kill it.
Of course, you owe us nothing, Mr. Freeman, but you've come this far. You know as much about these creatures as anyone.
Enough to know that if you don't wipe it out, there won't be much for you to come home to.
Yes. So, if you're willing, my colleague is waiting for you at the main portal controls. He will open the gates for you, Mr. Freeman. Do hurry.
Don't forget to gear up, and I'll cover you while you're waiting for that portal to warm up.
Holy crap.
This, Mr. Freeman, is a long jump module created expressly for navigation in the world beyond. I certainly hope you received long jump training, because once you're in Zen, you will need it. I would advise you to practice before crossing over.
Guys, do you know what we've just been told? We have just been told that in the alien world that this scientist just referred to as Zen, there is a huge alien creature holding open the portal on his side. Which is the reason why when we launched that satellite portal array rocket into space to close all the portals in Chapter 8 on a rail, that's the reason why it didn't work. He's holding open the portal on his side. But anyway, we have just been told that that machine in there is a portal. A portal that we're gonna take to Zen and kill that thing. Well, this is really heavy. Anyway, this is a long jump module. It's basically an accessory to our suit that allows us to, well, long jump. To jump farther distances. So, let's put it on. Now, to long jump, you have to press the forward movement key, the crouch key, and the jump key all at the same time. So allow me to demonstrate. Well, you can't really press them all at the same time. You have to press the forward movement key first. That way you build at least a little momentum. But, yeah. Anyway, now before we go to Zen, we're gonna gear up. As in, get a bunch of ammo for our weapons. Because there isn't gonna be a lot of ammo in Zen. So let's do this. And I'm fully geared up, so I'll get my security guard buddy, and go through the metal detector here.
Let's get the hell out of here.
And the metal detector is buzzing, but at this point I don't really think it matters that much. But anyway, well, is he gonna follow me?
Okay, I'll secure this area.
Come on.
After that, let's run like hell.
The scientist is in the way. Anyway, as you can see here, we have an HEV machine and a first aid machine. This is why I've been telling you guys to take full advantage of these. Even though they weren't as rare this chapter as they were in Forget About Freeman. This is why. There aren't gonna be any first aid or HEV machines in Zen. So take full advantage of these if you need them. But I don't. So, let's go. And there it is, guys. The portal. The portal that's going to take us to the alien world. The machine we're going to use to stop this invasion. Well, it's not the machine who's stopping the invasion anymore, is it? It's me. And up there is the scientist controlling it all. So, let's go.
Hello, Freeman. I'm up here. Practice your long jump if you must, but hurry up.
Now, in my opinion, the best place to be is to go up this ladder and to be on this platform here. Because when he opens that portal, a bunch of new aliens called alien controllers will start flooding through. And and in my opinion, this is the best place to defend him from. Because if he dies, the whole portal will just malfunction and explode.
All right, I can open the portal now. The process is complicated, and once it's begun, I must not be interrupted, or I will have to start all over again. Don't enter the beam until I give the okay. Understood? I will begin.
Understood. Let's do this, Doc. There's one now, an alien controller. And this is the reason you want a security guard in here with you, so we can help you kill these things. Oh god, he's gonna die, isn't he? Well, no he's not on my watch.
Get yourself in position.
Told me to get myself in position, let's go. Security guard, he's right. It's open, I gotta go. Jump. Holy crap. Where am I? Everybody, buckle up. 'Cause this is only the beginning. Welcome to Zen.